Jason Ruona and the JConcepts Pit Report. Take it away, boys.
All right, thank you very much. We're down here in the JConcepts Pit Report with Mr. Jason Ruona. Jason, Ryan Mayfield, that run showed he had something to prove.
Yeah, I mean, he's been really coming on, in the qualifiers. Unfortunately, with the way the track conditions fell to him and Ty, really, being in race 3, they haven't had a chance to really prove their speed for a couple rounds here. And they finally got a good track there in the last round, and Ryan really had his car together, and he was able to beat Ty in that race, and it looks like he's going to get the TQ this round.
Any changes that you guys did from what you've been running in the other dry conditions as you went out tire-wise that time?
I think what he did is he ran the same exact thing as he did the last time. He ended up with a second, I think. So it's the same setup, his dry track setup. He's still running our Diamond Bar tires, and they look like they're working really well for him right there. And we'll see. He's got a couple days to kind of rebuild the car and get ready, and hopefully he's in his own semifinal.
Yeah, for sure. What is the plan for an hour-long main if things go right and he makes it out of the semi? It's a guess right now with what to do. What are your guys' plans?
Well, I think for us it comes down to a couple compounds. I think we're going to run the same tire probably no matter what. I think it just comes down to what time of the day that final's going to be. I was just looking at the schedule. It's going to be a little later in the day. It's going to start maybe around right now. So that's kind of what we got to watch. Plus, we don't know the weather on that day, so you never know. We might have to go back to our wet. Maybe it rained. You really don't know. So he's got all the parts back there ready. He's got all the tires mounted. So if he needs a wet track car, he bolts on a front and rear clip to his chassis. He's got his wet track car. If he's got a dry track, he bolts on his dry track car, and he's ready to go. So I think he'll spend the day probably tomorrow getting ready. Cleaning everything up, and then just wait for the next day.
All right, well, best of luck to you.
Thanks, Scotty. Good run.
All right, there you go. Jason Ruona from JConcepts. Mayfield getting it done, second overall right now. He gets a day off tomorrow. We'll see what comes for them in the semifinals on Saturday. Back to you, Charlie, in the TLR Broadcast Center.
Thank you, Mr. Ernst. More fantastic JConcepts Pit Reports coming for you guys soon. Stay tight, or stay close. Right now, Marcel Guske leading the way. Timo Solon and Kurt Kellum. Alesso Eliorli, George Solar Diaz, Reza Rakasawi, Mattia Manabu, Kenji Osaka, Gregor Plamadinov, Anastas